Hello, I just got back from a Beltane shop and I got a new tarot deck. It's the Tarot of the Owls by Pamela Chen. So I always like to get new decks whenever I go to different places that are of the metaphysical. I have not opened it yet, so I'm kind of excited. I love how small it is. It's just perfect. So I just wanted to get it, but I don't want to rip the box. I always get something that'll help me open the box up. But maybe I have a key. Oh yes, I do. I have a key. Okay. Maybe it'll help it pop up slowly so it doesn't cause it to there it goes. Good. Okay. Cool. They're so tiny. This is cool. Of course, the very front is a fool. Let's see if I can get this to open. Ooh, these are pretty. I love the colors of the owl's eye. It's very cool. I don't know how it is going to be to shuffle these because they're quite small. I also got a dream catcher and then 2 spell jars. One spell jar is the Zodiac Aquarius, which is my sign. That's my sun and moon in the night. And the other one is the Tree of Life. It's blue and green. And then I also got my dream catcher, which has green green starts with an A, but it looked like the color jade. I always love that color. It's so beautiful. So I have them open now. So this is cool. I don't know what thing as far as what I'm going to do. That's the layout. I'm sipping tea. I'm a tea girl. I prefer tea instead of coffee. You can't have too much caffeine, so I have to stay away from those things. I can put my lock back over there. It's over here. I need to get my book. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Keep this here. Okay, I got my little book. They don't all come with books, so I always use my Rider-Waite book to help guide through the situations. See if I should do that. I need to clean the deck first. And the way that I like to clean my new decks is I shuffle it 4 times. I knock on it 4 times. I blow it around for each side. So the top, the bottom, the left, and the right. And then I cut the deck 4 times. shuffle these guys. Surprisingly not too rough. I'm gonna do it. Two, three, four. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then let's see how they go. Whichever one might pop out. That's going to be the first card, which is the significanter, which is about the person as far as you and how you feel about situations. Quorant, the significator, however you think of it as. So, a person or thing about whom which the query is made is your significator. And I think this one pops up for me. So we have a orange or brown colored owl. This is our Two of Wands. So, in our Two of Wands energy, we go to the 8. Let's see. 3. Two of Wands. He's balanced on one of the wands that he has as he's looking out into the forest. He's in the pines. It looks like he's on a path, but it's like across the path. It's on the left side and the right side of the path. And there's one of them that's given him stability. It looks like it's falling, and the other one looks like it's leaning on him to stay up. Or her, whichever. Two of Wands. A tall man looks from a battle, so it would be a tall owl from a roof. He's on top of a hill. Let's see. Between the alternative reading, there is no marriage possible. On the one hand, riches, fortune, magnificence, and on the other is physical suffering, disease, jargon, sadness. The design gives one suggestion. Here is a lord overlooking his dominion. So yeah, the owl looks like he is looking over the forest. And like I was saying, it looked like he was balanced on this one, and then this one's leaning on him. So looks like this is gonna fall soon. So he's got all his weight on this one, and then everybody else has his weight on him. And he's looking over his forest. He's looking concerned. And he doesn't know. It looks like the malady, the mortification, the sadness, the grandeur of this world's wealth. That's our Two of Wands. So this is our person. Alright. With this, we're going to go back. So the next card that's going to do is you're going to go over the top of the significator. Turn up the first card and cover the significator. And say, I'm prompted to shuffle, so I'm going to. Alright, so this is what covers him. This is a person or thing's general environment at the time, the influence with which he is actuated. Alright, so this covers him, the general environment. So what's our general environment of our Two of Wands as he looks out over his area? He's got everybody balanced on him. Alright, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant He has a crown on his head with one wing open and the other one down. And it looks like he is preaching to people. So the Hierophant, I think this goes along with the High Priestess. The Hierophant is a major arcana: marriage, alliance, captivity, servitude, mercy, and goodness, inspiration. The man to whom the querent has recourse. So, the querent is in charge of the dominion, and everyone is going to be relying on this Two of Wands for something, and the Two of Wands is trying to stay balanced. And at the same time, there's a marriage that needs to come in for servitude and goodness and inspiration. And the man to whom, so this Hierophant might be coming in, and it's in the upright. So it looks like that he is in a strong, so this is in the environment right now. This is the general environment of the area. You have a Hierophant that is looking into your Two of Wands energy. The second card, put it across him horizontal. This represents his obstacles. So the obstacles that the Two of Wands is having right now as they deal with the general environment. What are the obstacles? The obstacles are the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. It looks like there's this little canary. Is the green canaries cleaning the coin? So, the Eight of Pentacles. Looks like he's working really hard. It's a working card. Like you're a hard worker. You're trying to save your money. And the Eight of Pentacles. And as you save your money, he's an artist in stone. It's work, employment, commission, craftsmanship, skill in the craft business. So that is the horizontal card. If it is a favorable card, it's something good in itself. So, but not productive of good in the particular connection. Alright, so in this particular connection with this Hierophant, you are working towards something. The Two of Swords is working towards something, but in the Hierophant's energy, it might not be something particular that the Hierophant is very happy for you to have access to, possibly. It looks like the Hierophant is control, so the obstacle is Eight of Pentacles, so maybe you need to make more money, and maybe you need to control your pentacles. You need to work more. The third card, place it above the head of the significant. This crowns him, represents the best that can arrive at. The best that can be arrived at is the Four of Pentacles. And it looks like the bird is trying to keep everybody away from money. The best you can arrive at, if you have the Four of Pentacles, if you have the Four of Pentacles, the best you can arrive at is the crowned figure having a pentacle over his head, clasped another one with his arms. 2 pentacles are under his feet. The surety of possessions, cleaving to that which one has gifts, legacy, and inheritance. So you need to watch your money, watch your spending, especially if you're having an obstacle with working. Stay focused. So the best outcome is to not share your information and funds with people, because you need to make sure that no one's trying to take anything from the situation or you. Let's see, this ideal is in the matter. The best that he can arrive at his ideal in the matter and what he wants to make his own. But it is not his own at present. So you're working towards something. You don't have it there yet, but you're staying positive and staying focused so you can get there. The 4th card, place it below him. It is his own, that which he has to work with and can use. So you can use the moon. The moon is of emotions. You can use your emotional moon, and you have a moon energy. You are able to stay in the love of situations, but love how you work. Maybe love how you take care of stuff. It looks like the animals are all looking at the moon, and the owls looking in front of the moon. They're all amazed by it. It's like, oh wow, it's emotional. You feel it. You feel a sense of awe in the situation. This is beneath this is wishes to work with and use. So you can use your curiosity, as the animals all are curious about the situation, to help you grow, so you can learn how to make enough money. But you're going to have to watch your money, because people will try to get it as you try to rule over your dominion. And watch out for the hierophants that like to come up in your energy and guard it, because you may have a hard-working sense and they see that. Let's see. Place it on the side. Let's look away from. This is behind him. It is current from which he is passing away, and it may be in the past. So in the past we have the 10 of Swords, which is a release of something. It's no longer there. And that 10 of Swords, it usually means there's going to be a good beginning. You had to let something go in the past, and because you were able to die on that, you now have something possibly coming in. So hopefully we'll get a good card from that, because our 10 of Swords is pierced by all the swords belonging to the card. Whoever is initiated by the design, it's something painful and affliction. There were tears and sadness and disillusion in the past. It's in your recent past. And then the next one is going to be this one is coming. What's coming up? That's our 6th card. It's current. It's coming into action, and it will operate in the specific matter. Will operate. I'm told to shuffle. So I'm going to shuffle this one. Shuffle. So we're going to place this in the front. And I'll do that one. That's not the right one. It's like, alright, our 6th card. Here, not yet. going. It's not something that was cooperating. So, okay, so I like those that jump out. They're just trying to see. So, the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is water. Cups is water, is emotion. So we have two emotional cards. We have a Queen of Cups and we have the Moon. So that is good. So love seems to be on the way, because you can see it looks like our significant is our Two of Wands is looking over to the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is full. She has a loving, charitable energy. But we have a Hierophant that's worried about the current or the significant, and he wants to preach what you should and shouldn't do with your money. But you need to guard your money and make sure that you don't let anyone tell you what to do with your own funds. You need to be passionate about your work, and your work is keeping focused. But if you get this might be in the way, so you can't stay focused on your job, so you can have the money to have what you have. And then this, in the past, you had a recent downfall, but with that recent downfall, you're going to get a person, male or female, that's going to help you through those things, and they're going to help you hold up that stick that you're holding and make it so that that stick's a lot more sturdy and it's grounded properly. And brown is the color of grounding, so it's our earth. So maybe that is what's to come. Let's go ahead and look at our messages for the Queen of Cups. For the Queen of Cups, it says, beautiful, fair, a dreamy woman, as one who sees visions in a cup. Visionary, good, fair woman, honest, devoted, who will do service to our Two of Wands. Loving intelligence, and hence the gift of vision, success, happiness, and pleasure, also wisdom and virtue. So this Two of Wands is looking for this outcome. And the Queen of Cups could be a job. It doesn't have to be a person. It doesn't have to be love. Maybe you love your job very much, and so you're trying to stay focused and keep loving it so you can make more and be able to get a better hold of your domain as you rule over it. You just have to kind of battle off the need of hierophants trying to come in and tell you what you can do and what you can't do. Let's see, and then the first 6 cards are all set. And it should be in the symbol of a cross, which it is. It's there. And now the other ones are gonna go up. Let's see. This one. So our Two of Wands looking over his domain, and then this is his attitude about the matter. His attitude. What is his attitude on the matter? This one. His attitude is in the 8 of Cups. His attitude, he wants to walk away from everything. You see those 8 of Cups and he's flying off. Energy is walking away. He's just done. He feels exhausted and doesn't really know what to do. He's lost. Let's do the reading and see for our 8 of Cups. dejected aspect is deserting the cups of his felicity, enterprise, undertaking, or previous concern. The card speaks itself on the surface, but other readings are entirely antithetical, giving joy, mildness, timidity, honor, and modesty. So he's happy to be walking away, but at the same time, I think he's just kind of fed up in a situation. A man of dejected aspect is deserting the cups of his felicity, enterprise, and undertaking or previous concern. So he wants to start over some fresh, or she. So that is the Two of Swords domain. Seems like he's getting tired of everything and he just wants to leave, or she wants to leave and be like, all right, I'm done. I've had this. So our 8th one is his house, the environment, and the affair. The influence, the people, and the events around him and about him is the 7 of Cups. His cups look very full. He's looking at all of them. They are full. There's so much going on. This environment, the influence of all the people. So he's got tons of people in his environment. He has a lot going on. And this is our 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is strange chalices of vision. Fairy favors, images of reflection, imagination, sentiment, things seen in the glass of contemplation. Some attainment in these degrees, but nothing permanent or substantial suggested. So it's just kind of stuff. There's nothing that he can really use. So in this one, environment, or as he's walking away, he wants to walk away from all of this. He wants to walk away from all of that. Alright, and then our next one is going to be his emotions about the situation. How does he feel? Let's see. 9th signifies the hopes and fears, so the positives and negatives. So what are the positives and negatives of our 2 of Wands as he tries to balance out his domain and the things he's leaning on and the things leaning on him? Those jumped out. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune are his hopes and dreams. And then the other one is in reverse, the High Priestess. The High Priestess is in reverse. So hopes and fears. So the Wheel of Fortune for hopes and fears. And the High Priestess. So we have 2 majors. So the High Priestess in reverse is passion, moral and physical adornment, conceit, surface knowledge. So the High Priestess is maybe a hope or a fear. It's a fear that maybe the thing that he's emotional about is not what he expected, and it seems it's coming out that way. The Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fortune, success, luck. So for hopes, he's hoping that he can make a fortune. He's hoping that this High Priestess isn't just about passion, but actually has depth. And the High Priestess, maybe that's what he's looking at for his best outcome for the Queen of Cups. He's hoping the Queen of Cups isn't in a negative high priestess energy. Alright, and then the last one. Let's say the 10th card represents what's going to come. It's that you concentrate your intuitive powers and experience in your memory. The meanings attached to it should include whatever you may have divided from the divined from the other cards to the table, including the significant itself concerning him, or it not accepting such lights upon higher significance might fall like sparks from heaven. It's the card which serves for the oracle. The card for the reading should happen to be a trump major. If the card, thus basing your calculations, if you obtain a divisive judgment, the reading is over and you have only to formulate a result and conclusion as regards of the questionable complexities. Your allocation to the sweet scene. This one jumped out. The other hand is a very fair person who has great felicity we obtain from this method. Alright, so this card is what ties everything together for our significant. I did drop one here. Let's see. It's the Queen of Wands. So, Queen of Wands is who you're hoping for. The Queen of Wands. And all of it. And our Queen of Wands. So we have the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, High Priestess, and the Moon. So this means, it seems like it's an emotional one, and it has to do with your career and how you balance out things, your wheel of fortune and your hopes. And then you also have the High Priestess that you're hoping isn't going to just look into your money. It's going to be a combination of both. She's going to be able to take care of herself, or he will. You guys are going to be able to be together, or this job is going to be substantial enough for you to stand on your own. We don't have a sword. Demonstrating a lot of cups, lots of cups and wands. We have one sword in the past, so we're moving on from our sword energy. Queen of Wands. Everything starts out as wands and turns to cups. So that's the highest. So maybe the Queen of Wands needs to be in a cup energy. Throughout the suit, the wands are always in a leaf. It is a suite of life and animation, emotionally and otherwise. The Queen's personality corresponds to the King. It is more magnetic. A dark woman or a country woman, friendly, chaste, and loving, honorable. If the card beside her signifies a man, she is well dispositioned towards him. If a woman is interested in the court, also love of money. So you're hoping, or the Two of Swords is hoping that the Queen of Swords is the love of money. She knows how to budget, and she comes with values, and she can help sustain the situation. Eight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. So here's our swords. Swords to the back. Eight of Swords. A woman bound and hoodwinked with the swords of the card about her. So maybe there's a negative energy in the situation where you've been tricked before by this Eight of Swords. Disquiet, difficulty, opposition, treachery, the unforeseen fatality. You're looking for, you're afraid there's going to be a death in the situation. bound, hoodwinked. The sword is the card about her. Difficulty, opposition, ancient treachery, the unforeseen fatality. Yeah, that card popped out on its own. I'll show you what it looks like. It's a little rough. She's like in a jail. Looks like she's bound and tied up and can't see. So I don't know if the Queen of Swords or Queen of Wands is looking to do this to the Queen of Cups. Could be. Don't know. But that was our reading today. There's a lot going on. Thank you for. And here's our spread.